Shriram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
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 सियावर रामचंद्र की
जय.
श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
Jai.
ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः. ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः. ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. ओम श्री जानकी वल्लभो विजयते. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शंकरं लोकशंकरं. समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं. नमः श्री तुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते. पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे. नीलाम्बुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं सीतासमारोपितवामभागं. पाणौ महासायकचारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथम्. अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं धनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं. सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं. रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि. Please repeat Ayodhya Kanda shlokas. We can chant together. First two shlokas we can chant together. यस्यांके च विभाति भूधरसुता देवापगामस्तके. भाले बालविधुर्गले च करलं यस्योरसि व्यालराट्. सोऽयं भूतिविभूषणः सुरवरः सर्वाधिपः सर्वदा. शर्वः सर्वगतः शिवः शशिनिभः श्रीशङ्करः पातु माम्. प्रसन्नतां यानगताभिषेकतः तथा नमं लेवनवासदुःखतः. मुहाम्बुज श्रीरघुनन्दनस्य मे सदास्तु सा मञ्जुलमङ्गलप्रदा. So first, Gosvami Tulsidas Ji prostrates to Bhagavan Sri Shiva, Sri Shankaraha Patumam, who is a Guru Sthani, who is there as Guru. And very beautiful description of Bhagavan Sri Shiva is there. See, if you look at it from one angle, it is like a Rupa Varnanam. That different aspects of his Rupa are explained. Yasyanke cha vibhati bhudarasuta, on whose left side Parvati ji is seated, Virajamana. Devapaga mastake, Ganga ji is flowing from his head, from his jata. Bhale balaviduhu, and crescent moon is there on his forehead. Gale cha garalam, poison is there in the kantha. So blue kantha, neela kantha he is. Yasyo rasi vyalarat, and on his chest, on his stomach, everywhere else, snakes are there. The king of snakes, Vasuki, is there. Saha ayam, that this Shiva, bhuti vibhushana, and he has put all the vibhuti, all the ashes on his body, smeared on his body. Suravaraha, that best among all the devatas. Sarva adhipaha, God of all. Sharvaha, the destroyer or the protector of the surrendered. Sarva gataha, all pervasive. Shivaha, auspicious. Shashi nibaha, whose complexion is like that of moon, fair complexion. Shri Shankaraha, that Shri Shankara, one who brings auspiciousness and prosperity to everyone. Shri Shankaraha, Sarvada Mam Patu, may always protect me. So on one side, you look at it, it is a Rupa Varnana. Okay? And on the other side, if you see, Tulsidas Ji is trying to show the contrast, that how so many opposite things are coexisting. Earlier also, we had seen, when we were seeing the stotras, that not just Shivji, but entire Shiva Parivara is very interesting. Shivji's Vahana is Nandi. Parvatiji's Vahana is Simha. They both are enemies of each other. Isn't it? Kartikeya's Vahana is Mayura, peacock, which has enmity towards snakes, which are there throughout. And Ganesha's Vahana is Mushaka, mouse, which again has enmity with snakes. So if you see, everybody has enmity towards each other, but because of Shivji's presence, everybody is coexisting harmoniously. That's the greatness of Bhagavan. So there are opposite things. On one side, most beautiful Parvati ji is there, Ganga ji is there, but Shivji is in meditation. There is a nectarian moon and poison coexisting. Snake, which is supposed to be creating fear, is not creating any fear. Snakes all around, but he is quietly sitting. Why? Sarva Adipaha, he is the Lord of all of them. So, this and ash, which is generally considered to be, what do you say, most inauspicious and cheap. You don't have value for it. Ash has got any value? You burn things, do you sell the ash? No. All other things, even after use we sell. But ash, we don't even sell. But even that so-called most insignificant thing becomes a bhushana, becomes an ornament when it is on Bhagavan Shivji. It also shows that Bhagavan considers his body also like ash. No value, no body consciousness, nothing, no reality is given. Now, why such kind of explanation of Shivji? Because he is saying, Tulsidas Ji is doing Suto Vacha. What is going to happen in Ayodhya Kanda? There are going to be, lot of emotional ups and downs. There will be something which is very nice, very happy thing, and something which is very terrible. Now these two emotions, when they come, I should remain equanimous like Shivji. That is why the prayer, Shri Shankaraha Patumam, may he protect me. What is that prayer? May you give me that equanimity which you have. And that's the protection. Otherwise, just to say generally, please protect me. But from what? What is the problem you have? Please protect you from what? Enemy? Death? Brother, sister? From whom should I protect you? Please protect me from this emotional up and down, that I should not change. That is what he is trying to indicate. Now the same kind of explanation of Sri Ramachandra. And here the prostration is not even to Bhagavan. Prostration is to the lotus face of Bhagavan. Prasannatam yanagata abhishekataha. Tatana mamle vanavasa dukkataha. Mukhambuja Shri Raghunandanasya. That Raghunandanasya Mukhambuja Shri. That lotus face of Sri Ramachandra. Sadastu sa manjula mangala prada. For me, may it give sweetness and may it give auspiciousness. Which face are you talking about? That face which did not become too elated or delighted by listening to the news of coronation, nor did the face lose all its glory and glow when heard about Vanavasa Dukkha, the sorrow that he is going to face in forest. One day he is told you are going to become Yuvaraja, and then Yuvaraja means what? King eventually. Next day you are told not only that you are not going to become king, you can't even stay in the palace, you can't stay in the Ayodhya, you have to go and live in forest. He remained same. Prasannatam yanagata abhishekata. That face, lotus face of Sri Ramachandra, may it bring that sweetness and auspiciousness to me. Dukkeshu anudvigna manaha, sukeshu vigata spruha, vita raga bhaya krodha, sitadhir muniruchyate. We were seeing, no, the concepts of Vedanta which are there in Bhagavad Gita are demonstrated in the Itihasa. Practical demonstration. How? So we hear, okay, Sthita Prajna. Somebody. Now we heard Jivan Muktananda Lahari. Isn't it? That whether here or there or this, doing this or doing that, whether with these people or without these people. Yogaratova, Bhogaratova. Already we have seen in Bhajagovindam. Sangaratova, Sangha Vihina, Yasya Brahmani Ramati Chittam, Nandati, Nandati, Nandati Eva. Where is the? You give example. Here is it. Not just example, explanation of entire, how he remains same. Yogaratova, Bhogaratova. Perfect example. Munirna Vyamoham Bhajati. That Muni, Manana Shilvan, the one who is attached to that Brahman, that Muni does not become deluded. Where? Anywhere. Sometimes he will be in mountain, sometimes on the river side, sometimes with people in the marketplace, sometimes in somebody's house, sometimes talking to other people, sometimes keeping mauna. You may see him in any of these situations, but the difference is what? That we remain in all these places deluded, he remains in all these places non-deluded. That is the difference. That difference which is described in the scriptures is demonstrated in the life. When there is a demonstration, it becomes easy for us to emulate in our life. It is like a case study. In the lawyers, no, this case study is very important. Isn't it? You can't just quote. You can't just say. What do you call it? Section this, article this, section this of the Constitution of India. No, that you have to quote, correct. But after that, you have to quote. There was a case in the Supreme Court, dated so and so, case number this, you see, this judgment was given. Why? Because case study makes it easier for us to understand, okay, this is what is the interpretation of that law. This is what is the interpretation of the line. How do you see practically that what is happening? That is what is happening in Ramayana. Practical demonstration of concepts. Okay. Now what? Now one more Mangalacharan shloka is there. Very famous shloka. Let us chant together. Neelambuja Shyamala Komalangam
Sita Samaropitavama Bhagam Panau Mahasayaka Charu Chapam Namami Ramam Raghuvamshanatham.
Neela Ambuja Shyamala Komalangam, whose body, whose limbs are Komala, soft, and Shyamala, and dark. Like what? Neela Ambuja, like blue lotus. So now that blue lotus is giving both. The blue lotus is also soft and dark, and the Bhagavan's Sharira is also soft and dark, both. So both things are compared. There is no one comparison. Two things are compared, in the sense two aspects of the blue lotus are compared with Bhagavan's. Bhagavan's body. Neelambuja Shyamala Komalangam. Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam. I tell you, how Sanskrit language is, you see. In English, how will you say? On whose left side Sita ji is seated. What? Left side Sita ji is seated. Whose left side is ornamented by the presence of Sita ji. Sita Samyak Aropita Vamabhagam. But Veji, finally the point is same only, no? That Sita ji is sitting on the left side. Yeah, but that is not the point. Point is on whose left side. Whose left side is ornamented. Samaropita Vamabhagam. He finds it as a what do you say, feeling of delight. It's not that she is sitting there. No. Samaropita. His presence has become even better because of her presence. Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam. Panu in the hand. Mahasayaka Charu Chapam. There is a Mahasayaka. There is a great, strong, big bow and Charu Chapam and beautiful arrow. Other way around. Mahasayaka, great arrow and beautiful bow. Charu Chapa. Chapa means bow. Charu means beautiful. Charvak. Philosophy, no? Charvak means Charu Vak. Beautiful speech. Flowery words. So Charu means beautiful. Charu Chapa, beautiful bow, and Mahasayaka. And very big, what do you call, great arrows. Very strong arrows. Namami Ramam, to that Shrirama, Namami, I salute Raghuvamsha Natham, who is the Natha, who is the protector, master of the entire Vamsha, lineage of Raghu. Raghu was one of the very prominent kings of Surya Vamsha, and that's why the entire lineage is called as Raghuvamsha also. And that's why Kalidasa's text also is called as Raghuvamsham, where he describes the entire lineage of Raghu. Shrirama also he describes. So, Namami Ramam Raghuvamshanatham. That Ramam, Raghuvamshanatham Ramam, Namami, I salute. Now this shloka is very simple. And again, if you see, just look at it, it is again Rupa Varnana. Neelambuja Shyamala Komalangam, Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam, Panu Mahasayaka Charu Chapam, Ramam Raghuvamshanatham Namami. Very good. Now you see what? Neelambuja Shyamala Komalangam indicates Balarama. When he was born, very soft and he was there throughout, but that indication is of Balarama. Then what happened? Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam happened. Then he became Sita Rama. From Balarama he became Sita Rama. Then Pano Mahasayaka Charu Chapam, Vanavasi Rama. When he went into the Vanavasa, what was there with him? No ornaments, nothing. Only Dhanusha Bana was there. And then finally he became Raghuvamshanatham. He became Raja Ram. He became the king. So you see Balarama, Sita Rama, then Vanavasi Rama and Raja Ram. These are the four ways that Shrirama is worshipped. If you go to different temples of Shrirama in India, they will be one of these four. Isn't it true? If you go to Ayodhya, Balaram is only alone. In many places, you will see only Shrirama and Sita ji. That's it. That's it. Nobody else is there. In many other temples, you will see Shrirama, Sita and Lakshmana in Vanavasi Vesha. So Jata he will be having and he will be wearing that kind of munda and upper cloth. That will be the form. And of course, in many places, the entire Rama Darbar will be there. So Shrirama, Sita ji sitting. They all are sitting on the throne, Shrirama and Sita, and then they behind all the Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, Hanumanji is sitting in front, Sugriva, Vibhishana, all of them are there, Vasishta Rishi, etc. also. So these are the 4 ways that Shrirama is worshipped, and all 4 are described in this shloka. Nice, no? Good. Something more is there. What? Neelambuja Shyamala Komalangam describes Balakanda. When he was born. Then he was married. Married in Balakanda, but remains married in Ayodhya Kanda for the real enjoyment will be there now. So that Sita Samaropita Vamavagam describes that Vivaha and Ayodhya Kanda. Panau Mahasayaka Charu Chapam describes the Aranya Kanda, Kishkinda Kanda, Sundara Kanda, Yuddha Kanda. Throughout what he has done, Mahasayaka Charu Chapam. That's what he has used. You will see how many kinds of demons he has killed, and how many battles, and how many wars, and all these things. And finally in Uttarakhanda what will happen? Raghuvamshanatham, he will become the king. So again in one verse itself, all the 7 Kandas, all the 7 sections of Ramayana are hinted. Beautiful shloka. That's why we chant in the beginning, Neelambuja Shyamala Komalangam. Okay? Now what? One doha also is there for Mangalacharana. Please repeat. Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja,
Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja,
Nijamanu Mukuru Sudhari,
Nijamanu Mukuru Sudhari,
Baranau Raghuvara Bimala Jasu,
Baranau Raghuvara Bimala Jasu,
Jodaya Kuphalachari.
Jodaya Kuphalachari.
Together.
Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja, Nijamanu Mukura Sudhari, Baranau Raghuvara Bimala Jasu, Jodaya Kuphalachari.
Don't say Buddhi na Tanu Janiki, okay? That is there in Hanuman Chalisa. What? Tulsidas Ji says, Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja. Raja is dust. Charana Saroja, lotus feet. Saroja means lotus. Charana means feet. Whose? Shri Guru. So dust of the lotus feet of Shri Guru, with that, Nija Manu, one's own mind, Nija Mana. Mukuru, Mukuru is mirror. Sudhari, taking the dust of the lotus feet of my Sadguru, I am cleaning the mirror of my mind. Why? Baranau Raghuvara Vimala Jasu, so that I can Baranau. Baranau means Varnanam. Varnanam in Sanskrit has become Baranau. I can describe what? Raghuvara Bimala Jasa. The pure glory, taintless glory of Raghuvara, of Shrirama. Jodayaku Phalachari, that which can give you all 4 kinds of results. By cleaning the mirror of my mind with the dust of Sadguru's lotus feet, I start to expound the taintless glory of Raghuvara, that which can give you all 4 results. What are the 4 results? Either 4 Purusharthas, you can say Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Or you can say 4 kinds of muktis. Earlier also I told you. When those 4 brothers were walking, some of them saw them as 4 Purusharthas, some of them saw them as 4 muktis. Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Sayujya. All 4 kinds of results you can get by that singing of his glory. But before you sing the glory, what you have to do? Clean your mind, clean your mirror of mind with dust. Why? Because in Bhagavad Gita we will see that certain impurity will not just go by air. Isn't it? 3 examples Bhagavan Shri Krishna will give. Something you have to clean. You can't say that, it will go. No, it doesn't go. It doesn't go. Some of it, smoke, etc. will go. Just air comes and it will go. But to clean the mirror, you have to clean it. So beautiful. So what you are cleaning the mirror of your mind means what? There must be some impurities. What are the impurities? Ego is there, and the jatra of ego is there, entire. What is that? Shadripus, the kama, krodha, lobha, moha. Ego doesn't come alone. He brings all retinue. So kama, krodha, they also are there. Vasanas are there. All these negativities, impurities, I am going to clean. Now when you say I am going to clean it with the dust of Guru's feet, lotus feet, what do you mean by that? What it means is by surrendering to his feet, by remembering him, all the negativities will go away. So you remember him, you remember his teachings, Sadguru's teachings. And then with that clean mind, what you should do? Sing the glories of sing the glory of Bhagavan. Why? That will give you phalachari. Whatever you want, it will give you. Guruji gave one very interesting interpretation of this. He said, word Raghuvara is there. Raghuvara means Raghuvara, the best among Raghuvamsha. He says here, it refers to 2 people. Who 2 people? He says one is Shrirama and another is Bharata. Vedji, what is this? See, anybody who is born in Raghuvamsha can be Raghuvara, who is the best among Raghus. So it can be Lakshmana and Shatrughna also. But number 1, Shrirama and Bharata are 2 elder brothers. Number 1. Number 2, they are the central characters of Ayodhya Kanda. Ayodhya Kanda, if you divide in 2 parts, Shrirama is the central character in the first part and Bharata is the central character in the second part. Bharata is not there in the first part. But the moment he enters, he becomes the main character of this Ayodhya Kanda. So he says Raghuvara refers to both Bhagavan and Bhakta. So what we should do with our clean mind? Sing the glories of Bhagavan and also of Bhakta. That is what we should do. Now many people, they say, Vedji, why? Bhagavan is enough. You see, when we listen to the stories of bhaktas and when we explain and when we talk of them, then we actually understand what bhakti is. As I said, you see, concept without demonstration doesn't work. Jnana is a concept. You need demonstration. Bhakti also. All the scriptures are saying you should have ahaituki bhakti, ekantika bhakti. And then, but what do you mean by that? Unless we study and, listen to the great stories of bhaktas, we will not understand what bhakti is. That's why one of the meanings we will see in Bhagavat also is Bhagavat word, Bhagavataha idam, that which belongs to Bhagavan. It also refers to bhaktas. And therefore Bhagavan's bhaktas are called as Bhagavatas. And therefore Bhagavata has stories of Bhagavan and bhaktas. Why? Because that story is actually going to connect us to Bhagavan. Prahlada, Dhruva, Kubja, so many stories. And see, Bhagavan came at the end. Yes, but the story doesn't start there. The story starts way before Bhagavan came. When Prahlada was in the mother's womb, Kayadu's womb, and then what Hiranyakashipu did and how she went to the Naradji and how she delivered and they were satsang etc. happened, then she delivered and then they came back and then what all obstacles happened in Prahlada's life and then finally Narasimha came. In 1 chapter it will be over. So it is not just story of Narasimha Bhagavan. It is the story of Prahlada and Narasimha. Bhagavan and Bhakta both. You will see throughout. Gajendra Moksha also you will see. Gajendra story will start from the previous Janma of Gajendra. Who was he, etc. Naradji story will start from the previous Janma of Naradji. Then this Janma. Why? Because he is going to become Bhakta. The entire process is shown. So Bhagavan's glories as well as Bhakta's glories we should sing. That will give us Palachari. Okay. Actually, this doha is taken in Hanuman Chalisa. It is more apt here. Why are you saying like this? See, Raghuvara Vimala Jasu is said there. More apt for Shrirama and Bharata, the description which is going to follow. Varana, I am going to do Varnana of the great glory of Bhagavan. That's what he is telling. Varana, I am going to do it. Now, of course, we have found one way of saying that even Hanumanji is Raghuvara. Huh? He is not even. What are you saying? Two reasons I will give you. Number one, you remember the story that when that prasad was given, not the South Indian story but the North Indian story, you remember? South Indian story, prasad was payasam. North Indian story, prasad was fruit. That one. Which Garuda took one part and went to Anjana Devi and then she delivered Hanumanji. Yeah? This Raghuvamsha's son only is born there. Who was the Yajmana of the Yajna? Dashrath Maharaj. Yajman, who did, not Purohit, Yajman, for whom that Putra Kameshti Yajna was there? Dashrath Maharaj. So Hanumanji is also Raghuvamsha only. Second, Shrirama has considered Hanuman as his son. But before he could do it, Sita ji has considered him as her son. Exactly how mother is the first relation of the son and then comes father. Same way, we will see in Ramayana story also, Hanumanji first, Sita ji says, you are like my son. And then when he goes back and gives the message, then Shrirama says, you are like my son. First mother. Which means what? Hanumanji is Shrirama and Sita ji's son. Which means what? Raghuvara. So it can go in Hanuman Chalisa also, this doha, but it is found here. Alright, now what? Now let us enter into Ayodhya Kanda. What? Story continues. Mangalacharan is done. Shivji we have prostrated to. Sri Ramachandra we have prostrated to. And then Bharata also we have prostrated to. Now what? Let us see. जबते राम ब्याही घर आए,
जबते राम ब्याही घर आए,
नित नव मंगल मोद बधाए,
नित नव मंगल मोद बधाए,
भुवन चारि दस भूधर भारी,
भुवन चारि दस भूधर भारी,
सुकृत मेघ बरषहि सुख बारी,
सुकृत मेघ बरषहि सुख बारी,
रिधि सिधि संपत्ति नदी सुहाई,
रिधि सिधि संपत्ति नदी सुहाई,
उमगी अवध अम्बुधि कहूँ आई,
उमगी अवध अम्बुधि कहूँ आई,
मणिगणपुर नर नारी सुजाति,
मणिगणपुर नर नारी सुजाति,
शुचि अमोल सुंदर सब भांति,
शुचि अमोल सुंदर सब भांति,
कही न जाई कछु नगर विभूति,
कहीं न जाए कछु नगर विभूति,
जनु एतनीय बिरंच करतूति,
जनु एतनीय विरंच करतूति,
सब विधि सब पुर लोग सुखारी,
सब विधि सब पुर लोक सुखारी।
रामचंद्र मुख चंदु निहारी।
रामचंद्र मुख चंदु निहारी।
मुदित मातु सब सखी सहेली।
मुदित मातु सब सखी सहेली।
फलित बिलो की मनोरथ बेली।
फलित बिलो की मनोरथ बेली।
राम रूप गुणशीलु सुभाहु।
राम रूप गुणशीलु सुभाहु।
प्रमुदित होई देखि सुनिराऊ।
प्रमुदित होई देखि सुनिराऊ।
सबके उर अभिलाषु अस।
सबके उर अभिलाषु अस।
कहि मनाई महेशु।
कहि मनाई महेशु।
आप अछत जुबराज पद।
आप अछत जुबराज पद।
राम ही देउ नरेशु।
राम ही देउ नरेशु। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय।
श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
जय।
जब ते रामु ब्याहि घर आए। नित नव मंगल मोद बधाए. When Bhagavan came back after marriage, came back home, every day they found some way to celebrate. भुवन चारिदस भूधर भारी. सुकृत मेघ बरशहि सुख बारी. It is said that not just celebration was happening on the earth in Ayodhya, but in all 14 worlds there was celebration. And those 14 worlds as though had become mountains on the earth. And these mountains, on these mountains, the clouds of punya were showering the rains of joy, sukha. See, bhuvana charidasa bhudharabhari. 14 worlds are like mountains. Sukrita megha. Megha, clouds are who? Sukrita. Sukrita means punya. Barashahi sukha bari. And bari, varsha is what? Sukha. See, in Vedanta also we say, no, punya results in sukha. So clouds will result in rain. So punya is showering joy on all these 14 worlds which are like mountains around Ayodhya. Riddhi siddhi sampati nadi suhai. And he says when this sukha varsha is happening, who gets flooded? The rivers get flooded. What are the rivers? Riddhi siddhi sampati nadi. The rivers are that of riddhi siddhi. Riddhi means what? Prosperity. Siddhi means accomplishment, success. And sampati means wealth. That all prosperity and success and wealth, all of them are like rivers. Okay, very good. Umagi avadha ambudhi kahuai. And they are bubbling to merge with Ayodhya, which is like the ocean, ambudhi. Ambudhi means ocean. Vedji. What is the point? The point is, the wealth and prosperity in Ayodhya was in so much plenty available. That's the point. But the way of saying it is that these accomplishments and prosperity and wealth and all of them became rivers and they were bubbling to enter into Ayodhya. Means what? Not that Ayodhya had to work or anybody in the Ayodhya had to work to become prosperous. They were automatically becoming prosperous. Why? Sita ji is there. Imagine if on the instruction of Sita ji, Riddhi Siddhi took care of the entire procession. Now where Sita ji is staying, do you think Riddhi Siddhi will not work? Of course they are working. See, in Indian thought, no, if you see the scriptures, one point is to be said. The point is very good. But the way it is said is also equally good. Don't you think? Why? Because people are first attracted by the way it is said. Then they focus on what is said. You may say, don't judge a book by its cover. But book is judged by its cover. That's the fact. Isn't it? I heard one very nice quote. Some person was saying that you have to work really hard so that your book will not be judged by your cover. But for that you have to work really hard. That people will ignore your cover and still read your book. But otherwise, book is judged by its cover. Means what? How something is presented, that's what is first attracting people. Then they focus on what is said. First you get attracted towards flower by the look of the flower. When you go closer, then you get the fragrance. And then those bees, etc., they get even the nectar. But first attraction, that's why you see how it is said. Bhagavan Sri Rama is married to Sita Ji and has come back to Ayodhya, so Ayodhya has become prosperous. Very good point. The point is good, but the way it is said is so beautiful. Chalo, go forward. Manigana pura nara nari sujati suchi umola sundara savabhati. And for everybody it was so nice and everybody was celebrating all the nara nari and all of them. All of them became very happy. And it continues. Now you see the Doha, it says, Sabke ura abhilashu asa. Everybody had one wish, now one desire. What desire? Kahi manai mahesu. And they were praying to Shivji that may this wish be fulfilled. What? Aap achat. While you are there, they are wishing that while the king is there, Jubarajapada Ramahi Devu Nareshu, that Naresha, Naranam Isha, that Raja, Dasharatha, while he is there, he should give Yuvarajapada to Shrirama. Yuvarajapada means? Crowned prince. He should make Shrirama as crowned prince when he is there. So that the transition is smooth. It's not jerk that suddenly king is there, now we don't have anybody, so make somebody. No. When he is there. See, so many beautiful things are there. They are very careful about what wish to ask. They are not saying make Shrirama king. Because that may mean that you are praying for Dasharatha's death. Therefore, what is the prayer? In the living presence of Dasharath ji, may Shrirama become crowned prince. That's the prayer. Now, actually, if you see Valmiki Ramayana, 12 years have passed since the marriage. Then this entire episode is happening in Valmiki Ramayana. Tulsidas Ji doesn't say anything like that. He is not going against Valmiki Ramayana also. He just said that since Bhagavan came after marriage, celebrations continued. Now, for how long? That he has not said. So, don't think that Tulsidas Ji is against. He is not against. But there it is mentioned that 12 years Bhagavan has lived with Sita Ji in Ayodhya. And then only this entire concept of Yuvraj, etc. started. But Tulsidas Ji has got absolute clarity on what is the topic that he wants to discuss. Because, see, his job is not to give history. That is done in Valmiki Ramayana. So, why should I tell how old was Sita Ji when she got married? And then, he doesn't do all those things. Valmiki Ji does everything he does. How old was Sita Ji when she got married? Then when did they came? How many years were passed? And where they spent how many years in Vanvas also? He will tell. Tulsidas Ji doesn't. He may hint at some time, but otherwise he continues. So, he says that now they thought that Shrirama should become crown prince. When Dasharath Maharaj is there. But the people are wishing this. King should wish it, no? हमको सोच के क्या फायदा? What will happen if we think? You know, actually, I have one suggestion. For whom? Our Prime Minister, Narendra Modi ji. Actually, what he should do now, your suggestion is not going to listen. No, but if he listens, it will be very good. So then, they have told what to do. They prayed to Shivji So if you want Prime Minister to do something, please pray to Shivji. Why? Direct connection is there with Prime Minister. Have you seen Rudrakshamala? Direct connection. That Bhagavan will take care. He goes to Kedarnath every year before the temple closes. Mahakal also, Ujjain also every year. If you want to, something. Now these people are wishing. Now Dashrath Maharaj, what did he think? So they say a very beautiful scene is there. That once Dashrath Maharaj was sitting in his assembly, Sabha, and while talking something, his mukuta, his crown, tilted little bit. So he wanted to adjust. So he looked at mirror. He started to adjust the crown. When he was adjusting the crown, he saw one grey hair near the ear. I am not saying Shravana Samipa Bhaye Sita Kesa. People don't have faith in me only. You think I am creating stories? Tulsidas Ji, first doha, fourth chopai after first doha. Shravana Samipa Bhaye Sita Kesa. Shravana Samipa means near the ear. He saw Sita Kesa. He saw one white hair. Manahu Jaratapanu Asa Upadesha. And he thought that his Jaratapanu, his old age, is whispering something into his ears. That's why that hair has come near the ear. Nrupa Jubaraja Rama Kahu Dehu. Jivana Janama Lahu Kinalehu. What is the Upadesha that the old age was doing to him? What was it whispering? That you better make Shrirama as Yuvraj now. Guruji always says that the moment you see your grandson's or granddaughter's face, you should retire. Retire from what? Retire from household life. Very clear. Brahmacharya ashrama, grihastha vanaprastha. We do Brahmacharya ashrama correctly because we can't get married the moment we are born. Correct. So Brahmacharya ashrama happens. Then if God's wish is there, then grihastha ashrama also happens. But once we are married, we remain married till we die. There is no vanaprastha ashrama. So there is an indication. What? The moment you see your grandson's or granddaughter's face, you should ceremoniously go. Before they kick you out unceremoniously. Isn't it? It is time to turn. Learn, earn, turn. No return. These are the 4 ashramas. Learn. Brahmacharya ashrama is learn. Then grihastha ashrama is earn. Earn not only wealth, earn punyas, earn everything because you are about, you can do, you can contribute to society. That's why earn. Then turn, vanaprastha ashrama. And then no return, sannyasa ashrama. So Dashrath Maharaj followed. The moment, he has not even seen his grandson's face. But the moment he saw first grey hair near his ear, he said, it is time that I should retire. But he said, I have to consult with my guru. It's a good thing that these people do, I tell you. We never do such things. We inform our guru that we have decided to go our ways separately. Now the family is going to go there and I am going there. We inform. He is not informing. He is consulting, he is asking, what should I do? This is a thought that came to my mind. Do you think it is right thought? What should I do? So that he will do tomorrow. He will go to Vasishtha Rishi and say, Maharaj, I have an idea. And then Vasishtha Rishi will say, what an idea, Sarji. Very good, very good. You have my full support. वीर मारुती गंभीर मारुती,
वीर मारुती गंभीर मारुती,
वीर मारुती अति धीर मारुती,
धीर मारुती अति धीर मारुती,
गीत मारुती संगीत मारुती,
गीत मारुती संगीत मारुती,
दूत मारुती रामदूत मारुती,
दूत मारुती रामदूत मारुती,
भक्त मारुती परम भक्त मारुती,
भक्त मारुती परम भक्त मारुती,
वीर मारुती गंभीर मारुती,
वीर मारुती गंभीर मारुती,
गंभीर मारुती,
गंभीर मारुती,
गंभीर मारुती,
गंभीर मारुती।
सियावर रामचंद्र की पवन सुत हनुमान की, उमापति महादेव की, बोलो भाई सब संतन की, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते, पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।